I was lucky. Yes, I was lucky to find my first sifu. That was David Royo Tovar, and I was lucky because he was a really true and honest martial artist. It doesn't mean that the other people were not, but it was a different eras, different stages of my life. So since I was younger, I think I needed that type of sifu, a sifu that it was aggressive, that it liked to train hard, it liked to go out of training and go home limping and go and challenge people and whatnot. So I guess when you're in martial arts, it's like the wine, the older you get, you mature a little bit more and you start realizing that it's not just the physical, but also the knowledge and the way that you start seeing martial arts. So basically when I started doing that, when I started practicing with my first sifu, he was very aggressive. He was a fighting sifu. The majority of Kung Fu schools, they're not, usually they're not known for fighting. And every time they used to say, well, you practice Kung Fu, oh, you don't practice fighting, you just guys dance. So sifu was the opposite. He always used to try to put in action what he taught. So with time passed, I met another sifu that this particular sifu, his mentality was a little bit more spiritual. That I went with him for a couple of years. Then I met the Grandmaster Eric Lee. I started with him for 5 years. This is the Kinakata, awesome sifu. Different mentality of life as well. More health-wise as well, a little bit more spiritual as well. And then I had the opportunity to practice with Grandmaster Douglas Wong, also from the lineage of 5 animals, that I was amazed with his knowledge and whatnot. And then I had the opportunity to practice and be a disciple from Grandmaster Semi Ma, that this is the grandson of Art Wong from the 5 animal system, that's currently the system that we practice, one of the systems that we practice. There's so many. The last one was Grandmaster Samuel Kwok from the Wing Chun system. And it's nice to grow on the martial arts because you can see from every sifu, you see the different aspects of martial arts and the different point of view. And I know that each sifu has given a contribution to the martial arts. And that's the coolest thing though, because you can see each sifu has taught me to be three-dimensional. So the majority of the instructors, when you have an instructor that is way too traditional, they see things in just one point. All the other instructors that I'm telling you about, they see things three-dimensional. And that means that if you do a punch like this, you can do it like this, or like this. Other people's like, you have to do it this way. So when you have the opportunity to practice with instructors like this type of caliber, they give you the opportunity for you to grow as a martial artist and also to give more to your students, because if they put a contribution of their knowledge in the martial arts, that gave me the opportunity for me to combine those 5 instructors and give my contribution as well to my students to the martial arts. So that's what I think of my instructors.